Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Chad. It is another beautiful day here. We got blue skies today. Kind of tip it up so you can see. A few more fresh inches of snow on the ground. And I think more in the forecast. So, welcome to my channel. What you think of me? It's none of my business. What you think of me is none of my business. What you think of me is none of my business. That's a hard lesson that I learned. It's one of my favorite sayings, but it's a hard saying to really internalize and to put in motion. So growing up, I always felt inadequate in spots. You know, I was always really good at certain sports. I was really pretty decent at baseball. And the sport that I really loved was wrestling. And I came into the sport late, so I had all these mental barriers that I was trying to get through all the time. I didn't start till I was about 15, whereas kids would start when they're younger, 6, 7. But I had that will to learn, and I did okay, in the wrestling room when we were practicing. I could do okay there. I would always play head games when I'd go out to tournaments or our matches that we would have. So throughout my life, I was always trying to build myself up as this person that was greater than maybe the things I was doing. Not for myself, but just to kind of impress others, I guess would be the best way to put it. But we do this growing up. I mean, it's just kind of how we do, because we're run by our ego at the time. And our ego wants to be recognized. Wants to be recognized for every little thing that it does. Wants to be recognized for accomplishing this or graduating with that or whatever it is. These are all ego games and ego functions of the ego. So what you think of me is none of my business. I don't know who coined that term, I don't know who coined that phrase, but it says a lot. It says that I and you should not care what other people think. We should not care what other people's input is, because everybody's got their opinion, right? Everybody's got their opinion. There are more opinions on this planet. There are 7 billion opinions on this planet. And we only want to hear maybe 0.5% of those opinions. And that's from somebody that's done it before, somebody that's been better at doing something before in a positive light. So everybody's got an opinion. But not everybody does the work to be recognized. So once I started changing that thought process, started trying to compare myself to others, stop trying to impress others with certain things, then everything started to change in a different light. When I started to really think that what other people cared didn't really matter to me, because I see these people I see them on a daily basis, but I see my family all the time, and those opinions, if any, they matter. So I care about what my wife says. I care about what my children think. I want to make sure that I'm making smart decisions on their behalf, and then that turn out in their favor. But I still have to see myself first. I have to work from myself out. You have to work from yourself out, and not work from the outside in. Not work from what other people's opinions are telling you. Like I said, everybody's got an opinion. Person A may say, hey, you need to go back to school and do this and this and this, and you're going to be fine. Person B may say, hey, I've got this great job that I can recommend you for, and you're going to be fine. Person C says, hey, you're fine the way you are, da-da-da. Just keep going on where you're going, man. That's fine. So everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's going to tell you a different way to go. How many of these opinions are really worthwhile? How many of these people's opinions are really worthwhile? And how many of these people do you really put your full faith and trust into? Probably not many. You know, the government has an opinion. The politicians have an opinion. The media has an opinion. Even your Netflix recommendations has an opinion, you know? And it's one of those things that once we start to realize that opinions are in abundance and mostly worthless, then we start giving them credence. We stop recognizing them as something important and start recognizing them for worthless opinions, right? So what you think of me is none of my business. I run myself from the outside in. Now, it took some time, it took some practice, but I run myself from the outside in. I'm not Chad who... I'm not only this Chad, this body that... this machine that teaches Pilates or helps people with their personal lives or helps people with their business. I'm not just that person. There's a lot more to me. So if I'm being judged by those merits, then let me be judged, but it has no effect on who I am. Has no effect on who I can be. We see that happen on Instagram. We see it happen on social media all the time. These models are posing in the mirror and putting their butt out and doing this and that, and they're worried about how others are going to see them, how others are going to judge them. Put that away. Look from the outside in. You won't even care about how others judge you. And you'll probably get more followers because you're confident in yourself. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. It is beautiful where I am, and I hope it is where you are. Wish you love, prosperity, happiness. Smile at the world will smile back. If you like this little video, hit the subscribe button below. My name is Chad. Thanks for watching.